I would suggest first and foremost that between now and the election, at a minimum, that all of the people running for office stop demagoguing ethnic groups, stop labeling them as enemies of the people. I don't think this committee is going to come out and recommend greater resources for state. We just saw this Congress cut funding for the State Department recently. The president right now doesn't have a coherent policy, and his national security advisor is representing him overseas and essentially getting the door slammed in his face by a foreign leader. My first reaction is that this may be her getting out when the getting is good, because as we know, a lot of these nominees, a lot of these cabinet officials, their time runs out and eventually it's time for them to get pushed out, so she's leaving on a high. Coming close in Texas is a pretty strong signal that those types of candidates, they can really bring out not only major donations, but also a lot of voters that can flip seats. The applause line wasn't just about building the wall, it was that Mexico would pay for it, and now the president's asking the American people to pay for it. I don't want to pay for a border wall. There's, in a sense, there's no salvation through invasion. We can't have that as our primary focus. The Senate wants to get on the record about what happened in Turkey to Jamal Khashoggi, and they haven't had an opportunity to since that killing. Well, now they do. I think the media's credibility is really coming into question with this leak, and I think it's something that when we see the president and the media fighting like they are, the enemy of the people, going back and forth that he describes the media, it's not good for anybody. A quarter of the population in Alabama is African American, and I hope that people really do reflect. It's the closing that matters.